We continue to reveal the conference matchups in women's hoops. Nebraska, fresh off a win over Richmond in the first four of the NCAA tourney. Britt Prince is back for Amy Williams. Home and road matchups here. The two play for the third straight year for the Huskers is Iowa. And speaking of the Hawkeyes, Iowa was a 2 seed in the NCAA tournament this past season. Jan Jensen's team outstanding on paper. Once again, Shimmy, with Ava Hayden leading the way.
Well, Ava Hayden, the sensational junior, she's back, a favorite for Player of the Year, but also Taylor Strimlow. I just expect her to have a breakout junior season as well. You've got Chit Chat right back, but they went in the portal, and Jan Jensen, she got another player from Georgia. She got Danny Carnegie, and she is a stud, you guys. She's averaging about 18 points, 5 rebounds a game. She was the number 3 ranked player coming out of the portal. So, you know, Georgia has been good. The Southeast has been good to the Hawkeyes, and I just expect more of the same.
Yeah, I will admit to going on YouTube and watching some highlights, get a sense. Dynamic is the word that I think I would use to describe Carnegie. She is really something. So another player to look forward to adding to the Big Ten this year. What about Amy Williams in Nebraska?
Amy Williams, again, she just continues to find a way every single year, and she has Britt Prince. This is what I expect from Britt Prince. I thought she kind of laid back a little bit, let her teammates get involved. They lost some pieces to graduation in the portal, so she doesn't have that luxury anymore, Dave. Britt Prince has to have an amazing junior year, and I think she will. The other thing that I love about Nebraska and their chances is they have Natalie Potts back. And people have kind of forgotten about Natalie Potts. I haven't. But she was the Big Ten Freshman of the Year. She is healthy. She will be back.
Right. Yeah. Again, been injured these last couple of years, but was such a special player in that first year. And it's huge for Nebraska to have her back. Amaya Hargrove back as well. Made a really big jump. So a lot to be excited about, no doubt, in Lincoln. Several new coaches in the Big Ten. That includes Carla Berube, taking over at Northwestern, had a ton of success at Princeton. The Cats face Illinois twice. That's their natural rivalry crossover. Berube rebuilding this roster after Joe McEwen's retirement.
Yeah, you talk about that natural rivalry, and sometimes it's not always fair, right? So if one program like Illinois, they've been outstanding the last few years, Northwestern has been a little down on their luck, and so you go, well, how is that fair? It's going to get fair real quick because Carla Berube, she's going to do a great job. She reminds me a lot of Robin Fralick. Doesn't matter where she's at, Tufts, Princeton, she finds a way to get it done. She also went into the portal. She got players from Power 4 conferences, so they know how to compete at this level. Their stats maybe aren't eye-popping, but high-character kids who come from winning programs.
And Northwestern's had a lot of success through the years, had success under Joe McEwen. Shauna Green, well aware of that. She's a former Northwestern assistant, was there for some really good times, has done an amazing job at Illinois. Now they look to take another step, really good roster, and this is another one that's chock full of familiar faces.
Well, Ciara Parchment, and then, of course, Barry Wallace. I just love what Shauna Green did with the youth that she had last year. She's always kind of been an underdog, exceeded expectations. They went in the portal. They got Divine Barrage, who was a top-ranked player in high school. Her stats aren't eye-popping, but that doesn't bother me at all. Think Genesis Bryant. Her stats weren't eye-popping when she came from NC State, and look at the career that she had.
And remember, had all that success last year and lost Gretchen Dolan down the stretch. Really good player, so expected back here for Illinois. There's such a good core there in Champaign. And, man, I mean, that program was dormant for a long time. Shauna Green's done an unbelievable job.
What she's done has been short of miraculous.
Yeah, no, it's really impressive. So that's the state of Illinois rivalry. How about the state of Indiana rivalry? Katie Gerald's in Purdue trying to turn things around after finishing under 500. Big influx of overseas players. Will be the 6th year for Gerald's in West Lafayette, looking for their 2nd NCAA tourney appearance in that time. Their rivals, Indiana, fresh off a rare down season. Shea Chesky's gone, but a lot to like in Bloomington, a roster that's been overhauled here, Shimmy.
Right, and Katie Gerald's, remember, a reminder, they did win the Barn Burner Trophy for the first time in a long time, and that felt really good to Katie. She's one of the most competitive coaches in the country. You talked about her going overseas. She got a big-time scorer from UC Riverside, who's an Australian kid. Reminds me a lot of the player that they had a few years ago as well. So this is an important season for Katie. And she knows that. The one thing you're always going to get from the Boilermakers is they're always going to play hard. They embody their head coach in whatever they do, Dave.
And you mentioned overseas talent. That's a big theme of that freshman class. 4 overseas players in that freshman class for Purdue. What about Indiana, a team that's been a perennial power? It just, for whatever reason, didn't work out this past year, but we know Terry Moore and we know how good she is. She's going to turn this thing around.
It didn't work out because she lost a lot of players to the portal. It happens, and that's an anomaly. Terry Morin can coach, and we all know that. You don't go from Coach of the Year, National Coach of the Year, and a #1 seed to just to forgetting how to coach. Now Terry Morin has players. She went into the portal herself. She got a lot of Power 4 players, so she has that talent. She had some injuries that she had to deal with, but now she has a healthy Lene Beaumont, and she's going to be the centerpiece of that team. Keeping Maya Makaleski in a Hoosier uniform is going to be very, very important. So Terry Morin and Indiana, the Hoosiers, that's my team to kind of watch. So no one's really talking about them right now, but that's the team that I think can really do some damage.
And we talk so much about the portal, and understandably, look, you can't succeed in this day and age if you're not good in the portal. But Terry Morin went out and got a top 10 recruiting class in the country. So she'll have some young players that will help right away, in addition to the players they've added from the portal. And I think anyone who's an observer of Big Ten women's basketball expects Indiana to take another step forward and get back to where they've been